October 22nd, 2018. Lauren's father, Matt McCluskey, calls Utah police to report his daughter may have been taken by someone from her home.
Security, how can I help you?
Hi, is this the University of Utah?
This is. How can I help you?
Okay, this is a dispatch center in the state of Washington. I have a 911 call to transfer you. Hold on one moment, please.
Okay.
Sir, are you still there?
Hi.
Okay, you're on the phone with the dispatch for the University of Utah.
Hi, this is Chris with the University of Utah Police.
Hi, my daughter, Lauren McCluskey, was talking to her mom, and then she just started saying, no, 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 no. And it sounded like someone might have been grabbing her or something.
Okay. How long ago was this?
This was just 2 minutes ago.
Okay.
Phil, can you come down here?
Does she live on campus?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, listen.
Okay, and what's her name?
Lauren McCluskey.
Okay, will you spell that last name for me?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, will you spell the last name for me?
Yes. McCluskey.
Okay. Okay, and what's her date of birth? Okay. And you said the phone line went dead?
Yeah, the phone line went dead.
Okay, have you tried calling her back?
No, I'm sorry. The phone is not dead, but we can't. She must have dropped it, and the phone connection is still here. Do you want the number? Or?
Yes, please. Open. Okay, and do you happen to know what building or room number she lives in?
I'm sorry?
Do you know what room number she lives in? And what building?
Yes. What building is she? Her house. What building is she living in? Okay. She lives in the, it's not Sage Point, but it's one of the other ones, building 830 something. Good.
Building,
Okay, just concentrate there. Okay. So it's building
26 room 92 111.
She was walking from GC 1570
Okay.
to her car.
to her car.
All right. And what was your name?
Pardon?
What's your name?
My name is Matt McCluskey.
Okay. Okay, and what's a good phone number for you? All right.
She had broken up with a boy,
Okay.
or a man, recently, and he's a pretty tall black guy. Sean Fields is his name.
Okay. Has he made any threats or anything like that?
His friends were kind of harassing her a little bit. Well, they were. The campus police were involved with that.
Yes. Okay, I have an officer right here that dealt with that. Let me talk to him for 1 second. I'll be right back on with you, okay? I'll still be able to hear you, but you won't be able to hear me.
Okay. concentrate on helping. Okay. So the officer's there who knows about her situation. He's telling us that yeah, keep it on. Could you go up and bring my cell phone, because I gave him my phone number, okay? It's upstairs in my closet or on my nightstand, in case they call that number. Okay, let's focus. Hello? Hello? Hello?
All right, Matt, are you still there?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. All right, and you said she was walking to her car from what building?
From the GC, which is, what is that? Something Commons.
Gardner Commons?
Oh, someone's talking on her phone. Hello?
Hi. I have a backpack and ID and a phone.
Okay. Could you just stay there? I think she was mugged.
Is she okay? There's a doctor call the cops.
I'm talking to the cops
Okay.
now, but maybe
Somebody picked her backpack.
someone picked up her phone and backpack.
I'm trying to get a good location. All right, where is that backpack out? Can you get a location for me? Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, location.
Okay.
Sorry.
Can I look at campus?
I'm on the campus site somewhere.
Hi, Matt, are you there?
Oh, yeah, I think they're pretty, it's right by her apartment.
It's right by her apartment.
I'm sorry. Please repeat that again.
I'm showing her apartment as,
Yeah.
and you said it's right by that building?
Well, I think so. Maybe this gal should call the cops. Tell her to just call the cops directly. Would that be better?
Yeah. If she could call us directly, that would be awesome. I'm going to let you go, and if you hear anything else, give us a call back, please.
Okay.
Salt Lake City, Utah. In 2004, Melvin Sean Rowland was in prison for 10 years after pleading guilty to talking to an underage girl online and trying to lure her to his home. He was charged with attempted sexual abuse. He was caught during a sting with a police officer posing as a 13-year-old girl online. A woman had come forward a few days earlier and said he had sexually assaulted her. He was sent back to prison 2 times for violations of parole, including possession of pornography and not completing his therapy. He had parole hearings dating from 2010 to 2018. Officials stated that he had manipulative behavior and he was addicted to meeting women online. In 2018, he said he was a changed man. He claimed to learn how to follow rules in prison, and his father helped him with empathy. He was seen as a peer leader in prison. There's a different perspective now than when I was in the past, Melvin had said. I was a very selfish, narcissistic man. It was all about me. He was released early from prison 2 months later. On September 2nd, 2018, Lauren McCluskey was at a local bar. That is where she met Melvin Sean Rowland. She was a senior at the University of Utah. He worked as a bouncer. They started dating and he came to her residence hall to visit her, even making friends with the other college students. A little over a month later, on October 9th, 2018, Lauren found out that Melvin was lying about who he was. He had been registered as a sex offender and much older than he told her. He was actually 37, not in his 20s like he said when they first met. The next day she invited him to her place to confront him and everything she found out. She told him they couldn't be together anymore and ended everything. She allowed him to spend the night and even borrow her car the next day to run errands. On October 22nd, Melvin shot and killed Lauren. Her body was found in the backseat of the car. He then took off running on foot, and the campus was shut down while police looked for him. They closed in on him hours later at a church where he took his own life. Lauren was the second student on campus to be shot and killed. Chinwai Go was murdered during a carjacking by Austin Butane. He was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. The detective who was supposed to investigate her complaints about the harassment and extortion left the University of Utah. She worked on the campus since 2016. A spokesman wouldn't say if she left or was terminated and refused to talk about personnel issues. Policy changes were made after Lauren's death, and officers are to do a mandatory offender information check once a suspect has been identified in a criminal case, and also to make face-to-face contact with victims on the same day a complaint is filed. Also, a new system was put up for critical emails and voicemails and received even when an officer is off duty. Lauren was going to graduate in May of 2019. She had a 3.75 GPA and was a senior communication major. She was also a track star. Her mother said in a statement, "She loved to sing and had strength and determination. She was dearly loved and will be greatly missed."